Hello, fellow travelers.
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour. Hello, fellow travelers,
Hello.
indeed. We're back.
Why couldn't we hear that?
I don't know. Apparently, we had an issue with the sound.
Can they hear us now?
Okay, they can probably hear us, but we cannot hear ourselves, which is a good thing. Okay, well, guys, this is how long ago it has been since we did a live stream.
But we should have heard
reworking
the intro.
out. Yeah, well, we didn't.
Can you
They
hear us?
did. It's all good. Anyways, what's going on? We're back. Welcome to our live travel talk show. And it has been 2 months meanwhile.
Yes, it has. It's been quite some time.
We do have some things to share with all of you, and but first, might I say how good it is to be back in here and seeing so many familiar faces, basically ready to go. That's really awesome. And if I'm not mistaken, I also saw a new face. We'll get to that. So let's see who's all with us in the house tonight. Max Funtime, first one in the house. Welcome back, Mac. Glad to have you here with us once again. Jamie from Jamie Amtrak Travel says, hi Neil and Kim, hope all is well. I'm doing okay. Got some news yesterday. Got to start wearing glasses. I guess it's part of getting older. I'm heading back to Cancun at the end of the month. What's that last word? Can you make that out?
Mexico!
Oh, yes, that's right. Awesome, Jamie. Hey, it's always a good time to go back to Mexico, basically. So hopefully, yeah, you will be enjoying that. And might I ask you, what resort will you be returning to? Or maybe going to, if it is a different one? Let us know. Hey, the first moderator in here I'm spotting is our Dewey. Ready for showtime, he says. All right, good deal. Let's see, we got Dewey's clip here out here somewhere. Maybe it has been a while. There he is. I found him.
I don't know.
As it turns out, we couldn't hear the clip either, so I'm not sure exactly what is going on, but it doesn't matter as long as everyone else can hear us. So that's good.
Let us know.
Do let us know if there is no problem on your end with the audio. All right. What else do we have going on? Oh, look at that, Dewey. Kim looks like she was just bit by a howler monkey.
That's good information.
Well, that was referring to the thumbnail.
I'm hoping it's a thumbnail. I'm hoping it's not now.
No. The thumbnail, obviously. That was actually a shot taken during Embarkation Day, if I recall correctly. That video is still coming, by the way, so do keep an eye out on that. While we were exploring the atrium area of the MSC Seashore.
Beautiful ship.
And that was such a gorgeous ship, guys. I'm telling you. All right, what else would? Hey, look, Anthony is in the house.
Hey,
Anthony Simone, another one of our moderators. Well, let's see. We do have Anthony's clip out here too,
and we won't hear it either.
Probably not, but let's find out. Anthony Simone in the house once again. Welcome back, my friend. Glad to have you here with us in the live travel talk show. Jamie was anticipating the start of the show. Awesome. And before I continue, guys, if you haven't done so yet and you do enjoy our channel, please be sure to give us a good old thumbs up. We sure could use
Always
them.
Appreciate it.
So, and of course, you know how we roll in here. If you do see someone popping in, please do acknowledge them. We will continue to go through comments like you are used to from us. And, but that way, you know, people will feel welcome and they don't have to wait for us to finally tell them hello. They might already have left by then. Now, the newcomer that I spotted was Club Family Adventures. Well, greetings to you. Welcome in. If I'm not mistaken, this is your very first time in here. So glad to have you on board, guys. And please do let us know a little bit about yourself. What kind of travel are you into?
And where you're from.
Where you're tuning in from. That's right. Let us know. Then down in Florida, not too far from Dewey, we got Maria tuning in. Good evening to you, Maria. And if Robert is out there, please tell him hi from us. Welcome back, welcome back. A little bit of meetings, greetings. Good deal, good deal. Oh, look who is here.
Hey!
It is our Gary. Awesome. Let's see if we can... oh, that's not the button I meant to click on. Like I said, it has been a while. Give me a break. All right, Gary's clip right here. Tuning in from the state of Georgia, our moderator Gary Krebs in the house. Welcome back, my friend. Let's see. Okay, we're getting some comments here on our equipment. Can hear and see.
Good.
Can hear. All right. So on their end, everything is fine. And that is all I'm going to care about for now. Let's have a look what else is going on. Because yay, they're here. Yes, we are. How about that, huh? Anthony inquiring, where's the intro? Oh, we did play the intro, Anthony, but it was a bit on the short side.
It's the new one.
Because that's the new intro. So we decided to make a new one, and because the old one is really a long intro. It's like half a minute or so, and yeah, it's we would definitely benefit, we think, if we would just make a new intro. Maybe people would stick around and watch our videos a little bit further than just going like, okay, intro, I'm done. Hey, what's Max saying here?
Mexico.
No. I'm sure that is not how she said it. No, Kimberly, that is not how that works. It is the travel cry.
Mexico!
That's a little bit more like it. All right. Hey, our friends from North Kakalaki in the house. Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. Woo! Welcome in, guys. Some woos for the woo crew. Nice. That's what we like to see. Dan Zoltz.
Hey, Dan.
Hello. What's going on, my friend? Welcome back, and thank you so much for that. Congratulations. And now that you mentioned it, yeah, I mean, we probably would do well showing a little bit of proof, just in case you haven't seen it yet in the TTT community. But
look at this!
There it is. It
look, on the other side.
It took a little bit, but here we are. What?
Put it back.
Why?
Put it back.
Yeah, what?
Okay, now you go on the other side.
Look. Okay. Okay, I'm glad you find a way to be creative.
Well,
here.
I think we should use it. Well, that could be a thumbnail somewhere.
Oh yeah, I suppose it could be. However, I see a lot more comments and everything, so I am going to scroll back here. Let me have a look. Oh wow, we're getting a lot of comments, so I'm gonna need to go through here.
Well, just make sure we say hello.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
Dewey says we got to hear it fine. Okay. Heard the clip, not the intro though. Oh,
okay.
Interesting. Not sure what that's about, but okay, that's good information. Then Jamie, Rio is opening a new resort called Rio Palace Kukulkan. It opens on the 26th. He's gonna be there on the 27th and staying there.
How wonderful!
Yeah, you get to be right there at the beginning. That's great, Jamie. Good deal. Sea Lag Journeys. Hey, welcome in. I think we found another new face in here tonight. That is awesome. Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining us, and please do let us know where you're tuning in from and what kind of travel you're into. Dewey says Kim looks much better than a howler monkey now.
Good.
Oh, that's great. All right. Hey, look. Paul Vines in the house. Greetings to you, Paul. Good evening and welcome back. Always good having you on board with us. And Juma Brown also tuning in. Oh, wow. Now, there is a long-standing fellow traveler.
Know.
That is so great to see Najuma pop in here once again as well. Welcome back. Sea Leg Journey saying hi here to us. Good deal. Gary says, "Oh Lord, I just thought I'll have to change my name to Sir Gary of the Swine." LOL, it's an inside joke. All
Okay.
right, we will need some more
Or none at
information on that,
all.
or none at all, whatever you see fit.
Yes.
See, like Journey's pointing out, first time here and new subscriber.
Well, thank you.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Welcome.
And for you, See Like Journeys, and for everyone else who is here for the first time, you will notice very quickly that we rather have a conversation in here rather than that we just do one-way traffic
Yeah.
telling you story after story. It is more about interaction rather than just lectures, basically. So that is why we go over so many comments. Okay, going down the chat. Oh, look, another moderator, yet another one, and yet another long-standing fellow traveler. It is our own Eric
We
from
haven't
Travel
traveled with
Adventures with
him in
Eric B.
forever.
I know that has been entirely too long ago. As a matter of
Yes.
fact, it came up on Tuesday in the live stream of the Visos.
Okay.
Yeah, the jungle spa came up. Then we went jungle spa, of course, and I pointed out how
Ooh.
Eric surely would agree that that is the way to go.
That was
Jungle spa.
amazing. I love the jungle spa.
I know it has been a long time since we've been there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like calling us back at this point. Anyways, Eric, of course, we have some Louisiana jazz
That we
ready
can't
for
hear.
you. Well, that is if I can find it. Let me see. Where is Eric? Right there. Found him. Yes, from the state of Louisiana tuning in, it is Eric B from Travel Adventures with Eric B. Welcome back.
That is so awkward because we can't hear the music for some reason. And then it's like you're not sure when it's ending. And then all of this, because we're used to listening to the music and then it ends and then it goes away and then this
Oh, it
works
just
again.
ends as
And
soon
now
as it pops away from the screen.
we got to be careful.
It's all good.
And all of a sudden, then we're back.
Yeah, God forbid you were making a face at that time. All right, Clock Family Adventures tuning in from Maryland.
okay.
All right, that's not that far away, and they do cruises, theme parks, and Vegas. Oh, how about that? Nice.
We're in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah, not that far away. Pittsburgh area, to be a little bit more precise. So, yeah, Maryland. We've been there several times
Yeah.
actually at this point, and not in the last place because we tend to fly a good bit out of Baltimore.
Yeah.
We have been known to go various places from there. So
Especially when we're going to Europe, because a lot of times we can get a direct flight from DC too.
Yeah, DC or Baltimore, either
Mhm.
one. So yeah, we have been, we're no strangers to Maryland, basically. Jeff Gorham, hey, welcome back, my friend. Glad to see
Hi.
you in here as well once again. Jeff Gorham, also at this point a longer standing member of
know.
our community.
Good to
That's just
see
awesome.
you.
That they haven't forgotten about us even.
No, I'm glad
though
everybody's
we,
visiting.
Yeah, that is great. Even though we have been absent for a couple months from live streams.
Well, we've been putting out videos though.
That we have.
Every week we
yes,
have a new
yes.
video.
Yeah.
So
let's see.
and you know what too is there's always the Facebook group.
Oh yes, the TTT community.
The
of course,
TTT community. And feel free to post things in there, ask questions, chat with us, chat with each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it's there for.
Gary then is pointing out that he's going to buy himself a suit the same color of our wall.
Ooh.
Gary, do you know what that baller? What that baller?
He can't even talk.
I can't even
so
talk.
excited.
I know.
Would you like a suit that color?
Well, of course. I mean, that is the Neil blue.
You would wear a Neil blue suit? You would wear a suit that color?
Yeah, why not?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No problem with that at all. So hey, more power to you, Gary. Absolutely, go for it.
Now, what color shirt would you wear with it?
With that, probably like a metallic gray or a white. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Garrett Lashik, hey, welcome in, guys. Hope all
Hey.
is well. We wound up taking a second cruise to Alaska last month on the NCO Bliss. It was awesome food, service, and entertainment. Beautiful ship.
Yeah.
Norwegian Bliss. Let me think here. Have you been sailing with that ship?
No, but I've been with Norwegian.
Well, yes, we both
We
have.
were with the Jade, and I was with the Joy.
Okay. Okay, yes. So, but not the Bliss yet.
No.
Okay. Well, that's great to hear. Anyways, I
I
mean,
love
and
Alaska.
Alaska,
Get.
you can't go wrong. But did you take any excursions while there? And if so, which ones did you do? Some more meetings and greetings. Anthony having a good laugh. And then Gary, Mexico, dang it, nice. And Meg goes, that's more like it, Kimberly. See, they want to hear that travel cry. Anthony congratulating us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Dewey. And thank you, Sea Lake Journeys. Thank you, Ronnie and Alma. Appreciate it. Clay Meir. Oh my
Hello
goodness.
there,
Hello,
honey.
Neil Kimberly, and congrats. Now you're 2K. Yahoo! I know. It has been a long road to 2K, that is for sure. But hey, it keeps on trickling. So hey, sooner or later we will get there. And Clay Meir is also one of those fellow travelers who goes back a long time with us at this point. My goodness. But so glad to have you on board too, Clay. Clay then saying hi to everyone in the chat. Gary is wondering, Kukulkan the Serpent God. It might very well be a reference to that. Nightbot is finally here too. He's slacking. He was delayed or something, I guess, and now he's showing up late.
Remember when he attacked everybody?
Oh, gee, yeah. The first time we used Nightbot. Okay.
Is Steve even allowed back at the channel yet?
I
hated Steve.
You gotta understand. Nightbot, the first time we used him, went rogue. I mean, just throwing people out of the chat who didn't do anything.
Steve tends to use capital letters, which, if you come around
Steve
the channel,
Morales,
if you know Steve. And he typed with capital letters. It hated him. I mean, it bounced
right
him
off
completely.
The bat. It put him in YouTube jail immediately.
He was in YouTube jail. He's like, oh my God. and then our phones, both of us, our phones start blowing up because like everybody is in timeout.
And they're like, what the heck is going on?
And, oh my God.
Oh boy, yeah, I remember that. Clayton, happy to see us both. Good deal. And let's see. Meg is sending Eddie snuggles. Well, Eddie is kind of like
our baby dog.
frantically pacing around in here, but he's out there. And if he feels like it a little bit later on, we would be happy to put him on screen. Gary then says, yes, Neil, after surgery, I will be part pig.
Oh, yes.
Won't be able to eat pork anymore because
stop it! Just stop!
That is hilarious.
But he's gonna get like a little valve that's like a pig part.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, if it works, right?
Yeah.
That's all we care about. As long as it works, Gary, whatever it takes, right? Clay is also sending hellos to Eddie. Meg is complimenting you on your hair.
Thank you.
Clay says, you guys look great. Thank you. We appreciate that compliment. Clay also happy to see us. Anthony, then you're not doing premieres no more, Kimberly. No, we don't. Simply because hardly anyone is ever there for them. And
so we thought it might be just easier just to put them up.
And that way, it takes a little bit the pressure off for everyone too. Like,
and for us too.
And for us, yeah, for both sides basically. And that way, the videos are just going to be there. They will be published the same time, but then without the premiere. So if you want to see them right away, of course you still can.
And you know
what?
But
if not, it's all good. You won't miss a premiere.
Leave a comment down below the video and let us know what you thought.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, or ask a question. And you can also, still interact with us in the TTT community on the Facebook.
Yeah. Eric then says, I need to catch up on your videos. I'm so far behind. Oh, you know what, Eric? You're not far behind at all because we cannot say nothing. We are like way further behind than pretty much anyone at this point.
I know. We've been busy though.
Just life going on, there's more in YouTube after all, and we are certainly noticing that at this point. So that is why our activities are a bit toned down at this point. Black? Oh, I hope we didn't go black. Clock Family Adventures says I'm in Calvert County, southern part of the state. Okay, Maryland then, right? Okay. Good deal.
Or maybe he would wear a black shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That would look nice too.
could be a reference to that too. See, like Journey's pointing out that they watched the MSC Steakhouse video today. Great job. Well, thank you so
Thank
much. And you
you.
know what? That steakhouse was
It was
amazing.
good.
That
It was really good.
that really was. We didn't simply praise it just to praise it. That was really a
Hmm.
nice steakhouse, and the way they cooked everything, like the meat and the steaks themselves, and what they had for side dishes, it all worked perfect together. We very much recommend the steakhouse for that reason on the MSC Seashore. Gary then saying, "Hold on to your shorts, Kim. I'm going on the NCL Joy."
When?
How about that? Well, in that case, the Joy you have been on,
Yeah, we have videos up about it.
we do, and I do believe you liked it.
Oh, I did very much.
Yeah.
Very much.
What stood out the most about the Joy to you?
The cleanliness.
Really?
I'm you know what? I mean, they really Eddie, what? They really stepped up the cleaning on ships. I mean, with COVID and everything. But I have never seen anything as clean as that Norwegian ship was.
Oh no.
And watching them clean it, the detail that they took. And I mean, I was watching them shine lights on things that were a little darker so that they could see to make sure they cleaned it well enough.
Yeah.
I mean, it was unbelievable, the cleanliness. And the staff was really friendly.
You want some screen time, Eddie?
No, he wants to go to the garden. I'll be back.
All right, I'm gonna try to catch up with some of the comments then while Kimberly is taking the dog out. Eric here says the Horizon was great for helping answer cruising. Wish you two were there, but the other TTT was fun. Glenn and Sarah. Oh yes, Glenn and Sarah from the United Kingdom. We refer to them as our fellow triple T's for obvious reasons. And well, we have unfortunately not had the pleasure yet of meeting them in person, but no doubt that is going to happen at some point. And they are, from what we've seen, at least in their videos, they are a lot of fun. Absolutely. So we're glad that that cruise went well. Anthony goes, poor Steve, after being Nightbot's favorite victim. I bet, yeah. Max throws in a hashtag Rogue Nightbot. Very appropriate. Nightbot put him in timeout. Yes, that he did. Clock Family Adventures then says, congratulations. And how long have you had your channel? Okay, so we started our channel back in 2020. So we are coming up on 3 years this February.
We started right at the beginning of the pandemic.
Yes, and
because everybody starts a travel channel at the beginning of a pandemic.
And it was actually it was actually on the 29th of February too that we launched it. So but yeah, we're coming up on 3 years already. It sure did go fast. Zoe with a big squeal. Tom Shaner in the house. Good evening to you. Welcome in, Tom. Glad to have you on board. And then Gary is saying to us, Kim, with your hair, you're going for the Carolyn Jones look. Forget it, Neil. It's pop culture. You won't get the reference. No, I don't. I will be completely honest. No, I don't. Pop culture is not my strong suit. All right, Garrett Lashik. Then, in response to the question we asked if they took any excursions while they went to Alaska, they said, no, we didn't. This time we enjoyed the ports, the ship, and the weather was great most of the time. The Bliss is very similar to the Joy. Cagney's was excellent.
Yes.
Six and Jersey boys were great. Love NCL.
Yes.
Well, it seems like they found their cruise line.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
They're great.
That's awesome. We were very happy to hear that all worked out great for you guys. That's awesome. And yeah, Kimberly has been with Norwegian, like we pointed out. I've been only once. And we can't say anything bad, really.
I really enjoyed it. And I'll tell you what, I love their buffet.
Yeah, Norwegian's
they have
buffet
a great buffet.
Is good. Absolutely. Then Gary says, no, NCL Joy, he's going September 24th on an 8-night Canadian trip. So you're going to be heading
Okay, I
north.
love that.
And that is due to take place in 2024.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So that's a little bit out still, but nevertheless, you got something to look forward to then. That's good. Dewey says, Glenn and Sarah are super people, lovable and so much fun. Yeah, that I would not have expected any different,
No.
to be honest with you. Great Dazzle in the house. Greetings,
Hello.
greetings. Welcome in. That is yet another person that
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing in it before. So
Welcome.
thanks so much for joining us. Let us know what kind of travel you enjoy and where you're tuning in from. Garrett Lashik with a question. Did you prefer the Meraviglia or the seashore more?
Meraviglia.
And that's both of us. The Meraviglia, how shall I describe it?
The LED screen.
Well,
the
there is
ceiling.
that, and
The promenade, the way they do that area, I love that.
and yeah, the promenade they have
Yeah.
and all that. It's really, well. Let me put it this way: to understand why we like the Meraviglia really so much, we actually have to go back first to the fact that we consider our favorite ship today to be the MSC Divina.
Yes.
And when we got on the Meraviglia, it kind of reminded us that how much we enjoy the Divina. It's very kind of like that same atmosphere, that
But
same
it's such a
old
different
Hollywood glam that
ship.
you
Yeah,
have.
it's that.
Even though it is obviously a very different ship,
Yes.
but it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Food is fantastic across the board, whether you're in the dining room, whether you're at the buffet, absolutely
Do you want
fantastic.
to talk about it, Garrett? Just message me.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be happy to let you know all about it.
Yeah. Gary then says, it looks like Kim doesn't remember who Carolyn Jones is either.
Nope.
Wop, wop, wop. Well, that's a strike for both of us then. All right. And that brings us to the end of the comments so far. So we finally caught up. So then, what have we been up to? We went on a train trip.
Yeah, we did.
Not a regular train trip. We went on a little choo-choo train
trip. It was a little steam train trip.
Yeah. One day I was, I guess like a good traveler, just randomly looking at things close to home to do just for a day,
Yeah, because we like
a
to
little
do that.
minor getaway for a day. And I was somehow, don't ask me why, but I came up with the idea, well, how about, a steam train trip somewhere? And, it's fall in Pennsylvania, and which is arguably the most beautiful time of the year for this part of the state. And that is how we found the so-called Everett Railroad Company.
Mhm.
They're based in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania. And we found, basically an autumn train trip, like with fall as a theme, which was really, really nice. Of course, we did get some footage of that. Not a whole lot, but enough to put a video together. And we really enjoyed that. It was a really nice day.
It was a really relaxing kind
of
day.
Yeah, very much so.
It was a good day.
And they just stopped at a different station on the way, get some ice cream. It was really nice. Really, really a nice, genuinely nice day.
And the weather was perfection.
Oh, yes. It has been here. It has been.
Oh, we're having a gorgeous fall.
A real fall, that's for sure. All right, let's see. A couple more comments coming in. Gary says, Meraviglia will be my first MSC cruise whenever Kim books it. Carol Jones is Morticia Adams. Well, now see, that I do know, Gary, believe it or not. Max says, who trains? I know, right? And then Garrett says, if you do a group on the Meraviglia, maybe we will go with you guys. Deal. We will hold you to that. We will definitely hold you to that. Absolutely. Yes. The Meraviglia, like I said, it ranks among our favorites, I'd say.
Garrett, even if you guys want to try to get a group together, I'd be happy to help you with that. Message me.
Yeah. We should definitely be talking about that for sure. Okay, so that was the train trip. Now, Hollidaysburg is what? Hour and a half drive from here?
Yeah.
It's not too bad. So all we did was park the car on one side of the railroad tracks, then cross the railroad tracks, get our lunch, get on the train, and, well, go. That was all there was to that. Meanwhile, Kimberly is going on another cruise.
I am.
But it is one for like it's like travel agent related or
It
something.
is.
Explain.
Well, I had the opportunity to do seminar at sea again, which I had done on the Norwegian Joy. And this time it's going to be actually on the MSC Seascape, which is the brand new ship. And it'll be traveling from Italy to New York. And then they have like a week that they don't sail. I think they're just taking it from New York to Miami. And then the first sailing in the United States, I'll be on with the seminar. And there's also some fellow travelers that are going too.
Mm-hmm.
Marcia and Chris Tivoli are going. Dewey from Dewey's Destinations is going. And Dewey's going as a passenger.
And you're bringing a friend.
And I'm bringing a friend with me. I'm bringing my friend Tracy.
Yep.
And some of you may or may not know, Tracy had planned to travel with us on the MSC Meraviglia in the springtime. And wasn't it in the springtime? I think it was in the springtime. And Dewey was going, and Tracy tested positive for COVID.
While you continue talking about it, I'm going to let the dog back in.
Oh, Eddie.
Yep, I think he's done. I heard him.
But so Tracy ended up staying home and missing the trip. And it was really heartbreaking because Tracy, my friend Tracy, I've known Tracy since I was 10 years old. 10. And she's never been on a cruise. And I don't believe Tracy's even left the country. So we were waiting to go. And it's something me and her wanted to do all our lives, is take a trip like that together. And she was going with us, and then she tested positive. And she had to stay home. But now she's going with me on this. So I'm excited.
Well, that was like a childhood dream of the two of you, right?
And this is a sister ship for the seashore. So there are going to be a lot of similarities. I'm just excited about this one. I really am. And I am more than likely going to go on the Virgin Voyages in February.
Yeah. All right, more comments coming in here. So Dewey says that he loves the Meraviglia. It's probably one of his favorites for sure. Yeah, you were there for that. Yes. And then Gary says, there you go, Kim. We'll grab Chris, Marcia, Roberto, Maria, and depending on where he is at the time, Dewey. That will work. And Gary then goes, you mean I'm missing an inaugural?
You didn't want to come. You didn't want to come. Marcia told you.
And then Anthony says, Kim, are you going on a Prima 40A also?
No,
we ended up not going on that one.
There just wasn't possible at this time.
No. And then Garrett says, we want to someday meet you guys, Dewey and Jacob. The group cruise would be a good way. Maybe we could do a video together on the ship for our subscribers.
Oh,
Totally. We're game. We're absolutely.
Definitely.
Yes.
Message me.
Yes, we have a lot to discuss, gentlemen. Yeah. We have a lot to discuss. Greg, Mr. Fried Rice in the house. Hey, another one of our regulars. Welcome back, my friend. Great to see you in here once again. And then Gary says, so you have only known 15 years. What? We've only known 15 years?
Oh, how long I've known Tracy? Since I was 10, yes.
Oh, gee.
Well,
that's
actually,
funny.
It's a little longer than that. I'm old enough to drink now.
Oh, okay. You're old enough to drink. Okay. All right. Danny Green in the house. Newcomer. Hey,
hello.
First time here. Awesome. Welcome in, Danny.
Nice
Thanks so much for joining you. For joining
We're glad
us.
you joined yourself.
Danny, you're going to have to excuse us. It has been a couple months since we last did a live stream, so we really have to kind of get ourselves back on track with that again. But nevertheless, we're happy to have you on board with us. So please tell us a little bit where you're tuning in from, what kind of travel you enjoy.
And we're also going to the Netherlands next month.
Yeah, we're going to do that too. Yeah, we can say next month now.
You didn't say that.
I am still busy with comments.
Because actually, I'm going on that cruise from the 11th to the 18th with Tracy. Well, the 10th to the 18th, because I'm actually flying in on the 10th. Me and Tracy are flying in on the 10th. So we're going from the 10th to the 18th. Then we come home and we're flying to the Netherlands on the 24th. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to have very little time in between.
Yes. But the good news is I need completely different clothes for the Netherlands and for the cruise.
Yes, you do, because it's gonna be cold in the
So
Netherlands.
there won't be like I won't have to do like there won't be like a bunch of laundry when I get home because I'll need different things.
Yep.
But that's going to be fun. And we're going out of Johnstown this time to the Netherlands.
That is literally an airport with like one gate, I believe.
Yeah, it's this big. And it has free parking. And we're going to go from Johnstown, which is about an hour away from our house, and we're going to go to Chicago, and then to O'Hare, and then we're going to go from there. We're going to go to the Netherlands. And look, I didn't even poke you in the eye.
Let's keep it that way. Anyways, back to the comments that are coming in. Eric with Eddie's full name, Edward Edison Ellie or Eli Eduardo Eguavone. Equaphone.
Okay, that's a different
He always
one.
throws in some new ones from what it looks like. Because he says, I'm cruising the week before, dang it. Oh.
Well, you can go on this one instead.
Instead. Oh, gee. Danny is Dewey's friend and Gary's friend. He said, okay, so that's how. All right, good deal. And then Gary says, if you guys plan a Meravilia when I can't go, I will personally kick some butt. Okay. All right. Well, then we're gonna make sure that you'll be able to come along. We'll work something out.
I love the Meravilia.
It's gotta be something that works for everyone, though.
I always want to go on MSC.
Yeah, that has kind of like become our go-to cruise line. For some people, it's Carnival. For some people, it's Norwegian. Some people, it's Royal. For us, it's MSC.
Like I said, for us, I think it is too. There are a lot of Europeans on the ship.
Yeah, but that is not really the reason.
No, but I feel like I'm abroad when I go on an MSC ship because I'm hearing all different languages.
You do, but for me, that is like second nature.
I think for you, it maybe feels more familiar because you are hearing European languages.
That is, but still.
Do you know what I'm saying? It feels comfortable.
But that doesn't.
I just like it.
Look, if I don't travel to look for things that are familiar to me.
No, you don't. You try to find different things.
I do. Yeah, absolutely. Danny then says that he's from Pensacola, Florida, and loves cruises. Well, then, plenty to talk about on our channel, that's for sure. We have been on to go on a cruise or two ourselves. So, what's your favorite cruise line, Danny? Dewey says, I'm doing a Polish side-by-side.
This is a term that Dewey made up the other day. This is hysterical.
Polish side-by-side. So he gets off the Wonder December 11th, book it down to Miami to get on the Seascape, get off on the 18th, and book it back up to Canaveral to get on the Meravilia.
Okay. Now let me explain how the hell this happened, okay?
Oh my goodness.
I called Dewey. Okay. Well, I messaged Dewey. I may have this opportunity to go on the Seascape for this seminar. And Dewey messaged, and Dewey's like, when is it? And I told him, he's like, oh, I can't do that. Nope, not going to work. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, he was away because he was on a cruise because he's Dewey and that's where Dewey is. So, and then I get the okay that I got it, that I was going to be able to do this. And I tell Dewey, I said, I'm going, I got it booked. And he's like, what were those days? And I'm like, these days to this date. And he's like, and in his mind, you can see it went from, I can't do that to, well, it does fit.
Technically,
I haven't seen you in a couple of months, and it's an inaugural.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and I'm like, Dewey, and next thing, and Dewey's like, just book it. I'm like, okay.
Garrett, then, my husband doesn't know yet. Surprise, we're going on a beautiful Rotterdam later this month for 11 days in the Caribbean. Oh, that's all of America then. Good for you. 11 days, huh? So doing it really the right way, so to say.
Let me know what
That's
you
a
think
nice
of
amount of
it.
time for a cruise, I
Yeah,
think.
let
Like
me
that
know what
10,
you think of
11
it.
days mark.
Mhm.
Yeah. You are abroad, says Gary.
Mhm.
Yes, you would be. On a cruise ship like Meraviglia or the MSC in general. But what does Dewey say now? I'm stuck for
He likes
accents.
accents. He does.
Okay. I think I know Danny a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Now the question is, do we know Danny?
I don't know. Do we know you, Danny?
Because I'm starting to wonder if it is someone who just is under a different name.
No, I think it's. I think
Hmm.
him. I think he's part of another. He's part of the travel community, but I'm not sure from where.
Because sometimes it happens that,
Yeah.
someone will just
Hmm.
pop in and, oh, I know you, but you don't know me. Like,
Yeah, it happens.
hey.
It's okay.
From the
Hey!
land down under, Sean and Ilana, what is going on, guys? Finally, I get to see you guys live. Yeah, but that has been about 2 months ago now since we last
I
went live, and that's
know.
just the way things have worked out, unfortunately. But nevertheless, we're happy to have you on board today. So, what has been going on? It has come to our attention that the Helping Hands for Cruising cruise went very well. So, feel free to tell us a little bit about that. So Danny is very much in favor of the allure of the seas. Okay, Royal ship, yeah. From what we have experienced with Royal, they have some seriously delicious food. Like, really, yeah.
Yeah.
You continuously hear us mentioning food. Well, guess what? It is a big deal to us. We go on cruises in part for the food because
We like
that's
food.
just part of it. All right, let's see. Gary is actually pointing out that Danny is really
Really,
Danny, is
Danny.
not someone else. Okay. No, Danny is confirming that. And then Dewey says, you have never met Danny yet, but I have told you about him.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense now. Then Danny sounds familiar to Paul here. See a picture at the post office. Nice. And then Dewey says, I was on this, I think that means Serenade of the Seas last week, and Allure was parked next to us, making us look like a tender boat. Oh,
Oh,
that big
wow.
of a difference in size
Size.
of the
Yeah.
ships, huh? Wow. And then Gary says, not sure if you were on, but Neil approved the color of the suit. And where too? Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would wear it. Absolutely. Okay, good. So then what, we got something else to share here, don't we?
Oh, you know what? I was hoping that they would be here. They're not
They're
here.
not though.
We should wait.
Yeah, okay. Maybe if
We're
they
gonna
show up.
wait.
Maybe
We're
maybe
gonna
if they do
wait.
show up
If they
later on.
don't, we'll show it next time because I want them to
Otherwise,
be
yeah,
here.
they should be. Otherwise,
They
it wouldn't
need
be
to
as
be
funny.
here. Yeah, it's not going to be good.
All right. So Sean and Lana saying good day all. Miss you guys too. We changed at least
Mhm.
3 lives on the Helping Hands for Cruising cruise. We
Good.
hope to do the same on the March cruise. Nice. Well, hey, that is at least 3 lives that were not changed before, right? So that's
That's
fantastic.
best.
That is
Wonderful.
absolutely fantastic.
I,
Now,
I'm glad it was such a success.
yeah, me too. Me too. All right. So yeah, you may have wondered, well, what am I going to be doing while Kimberly gets to spend some time cruising with her friends? It has become
Yes.
friends with
Lots
an
of
S
friends.
added. I'll just be here watching the dog, guys. That's what I will be doing here.
But she's looking forward to.
I am looking forward to that. I'm not gonna lie. Just yeah, some nice peace and quiet.
Yes.
Because
I may
I
have,
certainly love my dear wife,
but
but
I may come with a certain level of chaos.
you do,
Yes.
you do,
Mhm.
and that's okay. So, are you going to cause chaos on the cruise ship?
Oh, yes.
Like that? Wait a minute.
Oh,
That
yes.
sounded like you already had thought of some things.
Oh, yes.
What have you been thinking about already,
It's all okay. It's
Kimberly?
all
What are you up to?
okay. I'm up to absolutely nothing.
Okay, that is the biggest
Me
lie of the
and
live stream so
Dewey,
far.
me and Dewey never get in trouble.
You and Dewey never get in trouble. Why do I not believe that?
No, it's fine.
So she spoke.
Hmm.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
I'm sure I will hear some stories by the time you come back. All right, back to the chat and see what's going on in there. Danny having a good laugh, and Dewey then says, "Imagine that, peace and quiet when Kim is gone. I would never imagine that." And now Meg is all about your chaos. Oh, many are, absolutely, absolutely. That's how we balance, Meg. You see, Kimberly is all the chaos, I'm all the order, and between the two of us, we kind of have balance,
or a
yin and
storm,
yang, basically.
or a storm front.
Well, I didn't want to say it that way. I mean, sometimes perhaps, but
It is what
it
it
is
is.
what it is.
But we're coming up on 10 years of being married.
Yes, next year that's actually happening.
Yeah, so right now we're in our 10th year.
Nobody who went to the bookmakers has won.
No,
Nobody.
No, nobody thought that was going to
No.
happen.
They probably thought we would have tried to eat each other by now.
At
Like, not in a good way.
No, in a bad way.
Then Gary says, Neil, only reason you're not going on the Valiant Lady is because there's no buffet. I'm so very disappointed in you. Shame, shame, shame.
You know what? The thing is I keep reading, okay, about Virgin, because actually I didn't get all of my learning with them done. I am actually still in the process of doing my learning for Virgin Voyages. And everything about it is something Neil would like. The way, everything except the fact of the buffet. But everything else is 100% yes. It's adult only. I mean, it includes all your basic alcohol. It includes your gratuities. It includes all of that. The only thing you pay for is loose drinks. And you can do a bar tab. And a lot of times they run specials that you get extra for the bar tab. So if you spend like $300, you might get $350. Like they give you bonus money. But it includes the gratuities. Everything's included. And the excursions, from what I'm reading now. All of you that have done Virgin, let me know what you think if you did the excursions. Because what I'm reading about these excursions are really great.
Yeah?
They're more like traveling than touristy.
Are they now?
Yeah, it's all stuff that you would like. And he doesn't want to go.
Well, there's no buffet. Sorry. That's a deal breaker. That's a deal breaker.
I don't even care about the buffet. I don't even want to go to the buffets anymore. They're too busy.
Okay, well, but there's so much choice there. You just can't pass up the choice. Okay, we are about to get into the whole buffet versus main dining room again. That is an eternal discussion, just like yes to pineapple pizza or no to pineapple pizza. So I'm gonna go down the comments because we do have some in here. Dewey says, not to worry, Neil, I will be there to keep her out of trouble. Out of trouble. Okay. All right. Well, hey, I read that. I didn't miss that one you added, Dewey. I didn't miss that one. Let's see. Meg is joking that the storm front could very well be a hurricane. Yeah, sometimes it could be. Dewey then says, at least Kimberly has no problem keeping up with me. Oh, no, absolutely not. Sean and Ilana says, 2024, they will be getting Resilient Lady home porting in Melbourne.
Yes.
Ooh, how about that? So you're actually going to be home to one of them. Interesting. And then Gary says, it is a galley. It's a different twist on the buffet. I don't know. I have seen videos of the Scarlet Lady. It's just not my thing.
It's my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah. And? Are you trying to tell me something?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
Are you really lying?
No. No, it's perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to see what Meg is saying here. Do they have enough cheese selection for... Oh, sure.
I do love cheese.
If there are 0, Meg, then yes, that would be enough. Anything above zero would probably be too much. Gary says food ranks right up there with Disney's and celebrities. Really?
Wow.
Okay, that is a serious assessment for sure. Greg then says that he has been on a Scarlet Lady and he enjoyed the fact that they didn't have the buffet. The galley is like a buffet, except they bring the food to you after you order it. Yeah. Yeah,
That
no.
sounds great.
Yeah, to
'Cause I
you.
don't want to be up there fighting with his people anymore. And they'll bring you whatever you want.
I never end up fighting anyone at the
No,
buffet.
because he knocks them out of the way. Okay, if you're at the buffet and there's a real asshole next to you, it's probably my husband.
Hey! That's not true. I never started.
Look at him! Look at him!
I never
Look at him!
started.
He goes at him.
I never started.
No.
Promise. Never
Mm.
started.
No, you think you're gonna get in front of him at that buffet?
Gary then says, you already have an excursion for Honduras.
I do.
Well, let Kimberly know what that is. Because clearly she is not aware. Eric then says, I didn't love the buffet on the horizon. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I don't like the buffet on the horizon.
No, it's
It was stinky. You know what I do like on the horizon? I love their specialty dining. I gotta say this. I'm not a huge Carnival fan, and y'all know that. I mean, I like the company. I like working with them as far as being a travel agent, but it's not my preference to go sailing.
It's not our go-to cruise
No,
line.
it's just not.
No, it's just
Do
a
I
matter
go
of
on-
personal,
Yeah. Do I go on
personal
Carnival?
preference.
Yes, I do go on Carnival sometimes. And I was on the horizon last year for my birthday. My birthday extravaganza. Anyways, I like to say it that way. It makes me feel special.
Okay. Now, last time I was on a Carnival cruise, it was on the Miracle to Alaska.
That was a
and
good one.
That was a good cruise.
Ooh, tell me,
But I will say this.
Nick and Norris.
I actually ended up more when it comes to food on the Miracle. I ended up more in the dining room, and of course, yes, Nick and Nora's. That was like the steakhouse of all time. That was absolutely amazing.
You know, Neil is always very much about watching our budget.
Hmm.
Nick and Nora's was so good. Neil paid to eat there twice.
Yep. That I don't do quickly. And a sit down and paying to boot. It tells
That's
you.
how
It
good it
really
was.
tells you something.
And I
that-
did the wine
yeah.
pairing, and that was fantastic. Now we also did the Fahrenheit 555. Is that what it was? On the
Yes,
horizon.
that was you and Horizon. I
Yeah.
was not there for that one.
Yeah, we did that one, and we did because when we were on the horizon, me, Jake, and Dewey, we weren't loving the buffet because it just wasn't great, and the main dining room. So, and we had bought before we went. We got what is it? The chef's table, and we were going to do the butcher's cut or whatever it is.
Butcher's cut is MSC, I
Yeah,
believe.
that's the wrong one. You know what I mean? Or the Fahrenheit one. We were going to do those. We had booked those, pre-booked.
The
those.
respective steakhouse.
Yes. And we enjoyed them so much. And then they had this deal that we could get 3 experiences. And we ended up doing the Asian experience, the Gigi's, and we did the Italian one, and we did the steakhouse again. So we did the steakhouse twice, the Italian, the Asian, and then we did the Asian one again because we liked it. And so we went again. The specialty dining was just rocked.
That tells it right there. Dewey says a big time celebration time. How about that? And then Gary says, come on, Neil, it's almost been a year since we were out on the ship together. Oh, I know. And trust me, I do want to travel again with you. Absolutely. It's just not like on a ship without a buffet. That really takes away from it. Dewey then says they actually do have a nice cheese selection area. Well, that would be
I'll take
Kimberly.
pictures.
Oh, Kimberly.
I love cheese.
No, I don't, Paul. No, I don't. Except on pizza. Pizza is the one and only
He makes
exception.
me crazy. Okay, he makes me crazy.
Well, good, because that.
But then why can't you have ravioli?
Right back at you.
Why can't you have ravioli? It's the same. It's the same cheeses that is on the pizza.
That is different. That's entirely different.
And you know what? I make really good stuffed shells that he's never had.
Probably because there's cheese in it.
Well, of
Yeah,
course.
no, then
Have you
no.
met
Then of
me?
course I haven't had them.
Exactly. And I make that really good.
Dewey saying Roatan sloths.
Oh, yeah, sloths.
Sloths are fun.
He was talking about monkeys. I said, I don't like monkeys.
Sloths are fun. They just do absolutely nothing all
I'm,
day long.
I'm a little afraid of
Except maybe eat.
monkeys. I'm a little afraid of monkeys.
Are you? Hmm. Paul says that Carnival's the best cruise line I've ever been on. Okay, yeah. Hey, it's just a matter of preference. So some people rave about Carnival, and then some people cruise lines. It's really a matter of personal preference. Gary totally disagrees with us on the specialty dining on the horizon. Cucina and Gigi were the absolute pits.
See, when we were there, they were fantastic.
Wow. That was you and Dewey, though, that time.
Me, Dewey, and Jake.
Yeah, you, Dewey, and yeah. Meg likes the way you said that.
Extravaganza.
This is how you can tell that Kimberly has Italian roots.
But you know what?
You saw the hands coming
I
out.
miss everybody, though. I just miss everybody.
Then Meg says, I did love Nick and Norris as well. Yeah, I mean, that was so good. Correct, then the food was fantastic in the galley, ordering breakfast to the way I wanted by what they have on. I also like that I didn't have a lot of people reaching over the food during the buffet. Yeah. I know many people like that kind of that way of having a meal, and that's okay.
The ships are getting full again. Okay, really full. And what ends up happening to me at the buffet, I get overwhelmed. Okay. And then I end up coming back with no food. I have like one little thing on my plate. And because I got overwhelmed and I didn't get anything. On our last cruise, it was busy at the buffet, and we actually had the point Neil was getting me food. Because I wasn't getting any food. I would just come back with nothing on my plate. Because it was just so overwhelming. I don't like it. And that's why I think I am gonna like Virgin. That they just bring it to me. That's why I like to go to the dining room and stuff too. I don't like all those people like that. Then I don't get hungry, and I'm not hungry anymore.
Gary says, Neil, there's no dressing up on the Valiant Lady at all. You could wear your cargo shorts all day and night. Okay, that is a point to the good for sure. Then Sean and Ilana are thanking us for the review on the steakhouse. The food was incredible on the horizon. Okay, good deal. Glad you enjoyed that. Good deal. Good deal. Anthony loves stuffed shells and ravioli. Big fan there. Greg says, Kimberly, make sure to try at the bread station the guava cheese Danish in the galley.
Okay, there's everything about that sounds like something I would eat. Greg, if you had never told me that, when I come home, you could probably ask me, did you have this? And I would have probably told you yes. Because everything about that sounds fantastic.
Anthony is claiming that I am missing out. Oh, no, I'm not. Gary says, what the heck are you talking about? Cheese or pizza ravioli? I think I am shocking Gary this evening more and more. Paul says, Carnival's also the only cruise line I've ever been. Okay, well, yes, then it stands to reason that is your favorite. Yeah, we got it. Dewey then says, Larry and I enjoyed Gigi and Matt and Kimbra, and Larry and I enjoyed La Cucina. Okay, awesome. Gary then, you know what, Neil? When I hit that $1 billion lottery, I'll pay for you to go get you a rockstar suite.
Yes!
All to yourself, so you can still have your quiet time while Kim's in her interior.
I don't need no freaking interior. I'm good. I want to be in a balcony because I want the hammock.
Yeah, that does sound good. Like the hammock on a balcony. I would be game for trying something like that out.
I will like that.
Meg, apologize for starting the cheese thing. I miss y'all. Meg, we know.
We miss you too.
We know how you tease people you care about. So it's all good. No worries. Hot dogs would be your favorite as well as you never have prime rib, he says to Paul.
Okay.
Well, that's a way to put it, I suppose. And Gary says, I have a hammock on the balcony. There you. Nice. Wow. Well, it sure has been old-fashioned again tonight, hasn't it?
Oh, my goodness. It's so good to see everybody.
But it's not quite complete yet.
Why?
Well, there's always something we have been known to do.
No, not enough people.
I don't know. I mean, there's 10, and our minimum is always 5.
I don't know. Nobody wants to play, do they?
Do you think they even remember what we're talking
I
about?
don't think so. I don't think they want to play.
I mean, if we say all roads lead to travel, does that ring a bell at all? Anyone? Nah, maybe you're right. Maybe they don't remember. I don't know.
No.
I mean, it wasn't that funny, I guess.
No, it's not that fun.
No, we didn't enjoy ourselves with that.
No.
Nobody really enjoyed
Nobody comes up
themselves.
with good words except Nightbot.
Nightbot just boosts people. Uh, all right. Well, let's see here. We have some Max says this is a good 10.
Yes.
Okay. Anthony says all roads lead to travel. Oh yeah, and Dewey goes, slap you silly girls. Girls, okay, with an S, right? Of course we want to play. Gary goes, never heard of it. Max says it sounds like the best thing ever. Eric wants to do an Alaska cruise with a balcony. Totally,
Loved it.
totally do a balcony for Alaska, Eric. That is the way to go. Clock Family Adventures is
Oh,
new.
that's
Oh, that is
okay.
perfectly fine. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Max says Nightbot blocks the good words. Sometimes he does. And Eric says, what is that? All right. So, for all of you who do not know All Roads Lead to Travel, it is a game that we have been known to
It's a
play
word
at the
game.
end of our live stream. It's actually a simple word game. And it stems from the belief that all of us in here, as travelers, can
Travelers.
turn any conversation into a travel related conversation. So, how does that work? Me and Kimberly come each up with just one totally random word that is not necessarily linked to travel. And then it is up to everyone in the chat to make a sentence of those two words that contains those two words. Now, there is requirements, however. First of all, the sentence must be travel related. And second, perhaps the most
Should
important
be
rule,
funny.
it should be hilarious.
And little spicy's okay too.
Little spicy is okay.
This is not for kids, though.
Yeah. If you have any little ones, send them to bed right now. That would be a good time. But it's
And we'll
yeah.
do a couple of rounds.
Well, maybe 2 or 3 rounds. I think we can do tonight. And yeah, anyone who wishes to participate can
Is
participate.
welcome.
There is no winners. There is no losers. If you have a good time playing this game
We
together
all
with us
win.
and with everyone in the chat, that makes us winners here. So it does look like there is enough interest, so I think we're just going to get started here. Max says sold, I am in. Clock Family Adventures says cool quest. All right, good. So we got another new participant playing. That is awesome. I'm very curious to see what they're gonna come up with. You will catch on very quickly. Don't worry about never having played before. All right, so while I'm going to introduce All Roads Lead to Travel with the little clip we have for that,
That we won't hear.
we will not hear the sound. We will see the clip. We'll just not hear the sound. But in our minds, we'll play the sound because I remember the tune. Do you?
I think so.
You think so? Okay. If you haven't done so yet and you are enjoying yourself tonight, please do hit the thumbs up for us. All right, all roads lead to travel. Here we go. Oh boy, that was one goofy picture that we
It
took there at the end.
was.
Holy moly. Oh boy. Well, here it goes again. Troy Stencil in the house. Troy, welcome
Hey,
in,
Troy,
my friend.
how's
How
it
have you been?
going?
And you tuned in right at the time that we are about to start All Roads Lead to Travel. And you are one heck of a player, as we have seen over time. So hopefully your game again once more. All right, so let's get started here. Round 1 of All Roads Lead to Travel. Kimberly, may I have your first word? We will put the words in the chat, so
Room
don't
service.
worry about. Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. Room service. I'm going with um. Let's see here. Questionable. All right, that should be fun. There you go, guys. Round one of All Roads Lead to Travel. We have room service and we have the word questionable. And once again, if you've never played this before, it is up to you now to turn those two words, well, technically three words, into a sentence that is travel related and has only one objective, and that is to make your fellow travelers in here and us, of course, just roar with laughter. That is the idea. All right.
I'm looking forward to
Sean and
this.
Lana goes, Troy is here. I'm out. He always wins. Troy is a heck of a player, that's for sure. But no doubt you and Ilana can definitely do some damage here too. Gary put in a word for
Hammock.
round two. Okay, we'll keep that one in mind for the next round and just add another word to it. The first sentence is already there and comes from Dewey. He says the attendant delivering room service looked at me questionably when I answered the door with no clothes on. Can you imagine that poor room steward?
Yeah, he was a little concerned.
Like
He thought you might be cold.
he just
That was awful,
oh gee. Oh boy, Troy having a good laugh already. Down under saying room service is always Troy's room service is always questionable. You're giving him a run for his money already. Nice one. Anthony then. Kim ordered food for room service for Neil, and Neil was questionable if the food had cheese in it. Yes, I would be very suspicious of that.
He would be.
Here we go. Clock Family Adventures. I was feeling lonely, so I called room service for something questionable.
Okay, that's
yes, you got it already. If
perfect.
you caught on very first time. This is exactly
Perfect.
what this is about. Absolutely. Nice one. Good job. Paul, then, I knew the room service would be questionable when it was delivered by Sir Gary in his special chaps. Can you imagine? Knock, knock. Who is it?
Okay.
Gary's room service.
I gotta put this out there. Okay. I am so glad that everything has been such a success. You know, the rum cruise went well. They raised a lot of money for St. Jude's. This one, okay. Well, after that one, I get pictures from Gary. Now we all know the outfit. Gary wore a very interesting outfit and was at the dunking table. And he messages me, "Hey, what did you think of my pictures?" And I was like busy doing something. I look at his pictures and I'm like, "Oh." And I'm like, "I'm glad you and your junk had a nice vacation."
Oh, gee. Hey, Luke, crazy Spaniard in the house. What's going on, amigo? While on the Carnival Horizon, I decided to order room service, but a questionable person came to my cabin holding an upside-down pineapple. Oh! Yep. Participating right away, our moderator Rafael from Visos Travel in the house. Let's play some Spanish guitar before we proceed to the other sentences that came in. There it is. From the state of Oklahoma, he is back. Rafael from Visos Travel. Welcome back, amigo. Some meetings, greetings there for Rafael. Nice. And then Dewey says, Kimberly, I think I have a scheduling conflict coming up.
Oh, no.
Oops. Well, you better sort that out. Then Gary has one. He says, while I was swinging in my hammock on the Virgin, room service came in to bring my breakfast, and it was questionable as to what kind of room service he wanted to give.
Oh, my.
Oi, 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 oi. Yep. Then Mac, I made some questionable choices at the hotel in Miami before stumbling back to the room. I ordered some room service and fell asleep in front of the room door before it arrived.
Oh, no.
Knock, 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 knock. Anyone? Knock, knock.
No.
Nobody there. Oh, gee, that's funny. Then Eric, I requested room service to my cabin, but when my attendant came to the door with an upside-down pineapple, I thought that was a very questionable service.
Yes, it was.
And that was your attendant? What cruise line was this?
I don't know.
Gary, then, hey, at least I raised 1,200 in those chaps.
You did.
That's great. That's really, really awesome, Gary. Anthony says, Gary brought his junk on a cruise again.
He usually brings it with him, honey.
Oh, gee. Usually, right?
Usually.
Then Troy, I questioned the room steward's room service when she showed up with a group of nude people and said, "Here is your pineapple salsa."
That's kind of fun.
Oh, that is funny. You know, you hear that pineapple salsa and you don't think too much of it. And then you put it in a context like that, and
I
it
know.
all of a
It'll
sudden
never
has
be
a
the same
whole
again.
new
Never be
meaning.
the same again.
Nope.
Loved it.
Mac having a good laugh over that. Eric asking, where were they the assless chaps, Gary? They were. All right. We can start thinking about round 2, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So Gary mentioned hammock. All right. And
Bacon.
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 Like the food bacon or baking?
Bacon.
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 Okay. That's an interesting combination. Hammock and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for round 2 of All Roads Lead to Travel, we have hammock and bacon. Okay. Let's see what they're going to turn that into. That's going to be something.
I'm looking forward to going to the Netherlands.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's been a while at this point.
Well, we were there in what, June?
Yeah, we did spend some days.
We spent a lot of days.
Yeah, during summer there. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And Christmas last year and Christmas this year. Now, the big talk is about, me and Neil have been discussing about what we're going to do for our anniversary.
It has been. Yep.
So, and how we want to celebrate that and where we want to celebrate that.
Because it's 10 years. That's a biggie.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's...
If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know.
Absolutely. All right. Dewey is the first one with the next sentence. Room service was delivered to me on the hammock with bacon questionably wrapped around ... Oh, gee, that is hilarious. That is funny. Nice. Well done, Dewey. Well done. Anthony, then. Gary fell asleep in a hammock and he was bacon in the sun in...
Mexico!
Woo! Nice. Oh, boy. I'm curious, what else are we going to kick in? Clock Family Adventures. While I was laying in a hammock nude in the sun, my ass started cooking like bacon. Yes, it will do that. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. And then they say, well, there's areas where the sun never shines.
Right.
Clearly that was not the case out there.
No.
Nice. Okay. Good. Anyone else? I think we can slowly but surely also start thinking about round 3. And you know what, guys? If you do have a fun word for the 3rd round, feel free to just put it in the chat, and we can definitely use that. Rafael is next. He says, after a nice nap on my hammock, I decided to go up to the Lido, and of course, the bacon was already gone. I tried room service, but the questionable guest ordered a bucket of it.
Oh my goodness, a bucket of bacon?
A bucket.
Is Allison on the ship?
Yeah, really.
My daughter loves bacon.
Well done, Rafael. Paul, then, room service reported that Dewey was in a questionable state when they found him nude in a hammock eating bacon.
It was my birthday extravaganza!
#birthday extravaganza. Oh, boy. Oh, here's Gary. I wrapped my hand in bacon and rubbed it all over my hammock so that I would fry up quickly in the sun.
That's so odd.
I think after the reports of Dewey not doing too great on the balcony, I think next they went over to Gary. Wow. Then, Meg, I was hanging out reading in the hammock at the resort and thinking about the flimsy bacon I got for room service, and I began to question if it was made of pork. Oh, that's
One
bad.
time when Allie was younger, quite a bit younger, she was probably been in middle school or something. And Jacob, my oldest, my son, he was making bacon for breakfast, bacon, and he made turkey bacon.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
just gave it to his sister and didn't say anything. And she tasted it and she goes, I
Hey!
don't know what this is, but it's certainly not bacon.
Oh, boy. Troy, then, when sleeping in the hammock, I tend to have wet dreams. Last time I awoke with an erection and my bacon hung up in the hammock. Only Troy would just come up with something that broken. You just broke Kimberly, just saying, like completely broke Kimberly. I mean, look at this. Just
Okay,
she's just speechless, and that doesn't happen quickly. Trust
had
me.
this whole thing of naked Troy in the hammock, and then something happens and it breaks, and now you have naked Troy in a hammock and bits and pieces, and I don't know, there's bacon involved. It's all strange.
Yeah, that's different.
It was a lot.
That was a lot.
I couldn't process.
Then Eric, I woke up in my hammock eating bacon while drinking a fifth of tequila, and my attendant walked in on my questionable decision making, and he yelled, "No room service for you!
No food, lady!
No food, lady!" Well, he would be a guy, but yeah, that'd be along those lines. Oh, gee. Well, as long as you were having a good time, Eric. Party poopers, Derek B. Yes. Dewey says, getting ideas for someone's birthday. Hashtag birthday. What she said. Gary is talking to Meg. Was the flimsy bacon really on room service, or was that just a metaphor? Oh. Now, Eric likes turkey bacon.
No.
All
I don't
right.
like turkey anything.
Clock Family Adventures calls winner. No doubt that referred to that one of Troy there. Yeah.
That was good.
Sean and Ilana already pointed it out from the Down Under Cruisers. Troy is a heck of a player in this game. Absolutely. No bacon for you. That's right. Okay. Good. We're going to be moving on to round 3 here.
I have one.
You do? What you got?
Peacock.
All right. Okay. And then I'm going to go with...
Machete.
No, not machete. No. No.
Look at me.
No, I will go...
Dark.
I get to pick one.
You can pick whatever you want.
I'm going with thorough. Yep. We'll do that one for the last round, Meg. We'll do that one for the last one. Yes. Who likes their bacon stuffed? Troy's asking. All right. Anyways, for the next round of All Roads Lead to Travel, guys, we got these 2 words. We got peacock and we got thorough. Up to you to turn those 2 into something hilarious that is travel related.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, we'll eat here soon. We got this round and then maybe one more round and before we wrap it up. But these are the words for the next round of All Roads Lead to Travel. And might I say, we very much are enjoying the participation here tonight. That is really awesome. That is really, really awesome. So these 2 words. Oh, I can hear those keyboards again. I know there's something brewing. You hear that? You hear nothing? That's right. That's silence before the storm.
You know what? I am looking so forward
to
to going on the seascape. I wanted to go on that when I was I've been looking at it for a year. I really have been.
Mm.
And then I got this opportunity, and I was just so excited because I really wanted to go, and I'm going to get to go, and it's going to be so much fun.
Good.
I actually bid on an upgrade.
I hope you get it. I really
did
do.
too. I've never gotten one.
All right, let's see. Dewey, first one in for the next round. The peacock was wrapped thoroughly with bacon in a questionable position when delivered to my hammock by room service. Whoa, that's all words so far. Nice.
Good job.
Not a requirement,
Nope.
but some participants like to do that. And yeah, when you succeed, I mean, that's good. That's good. Anthony, then on the midlife crazy, BBD run crazy. Everyone saw his peacock through the assless chaps.
We can go that way too.
You could certainly go that way.
Yes.
Paul, then, I thought room service did a thorough job delivering my peacock bacon to me in my hammock.
Yeah, it's a specialty cruise line. You get peacock bacon.
That sounds like a very exclusive something.
Yes.
What did you get for room service? A peacock bacon? Yeah. Just
Extra
like that.
crispy.
Yeah. Then Gary, do you know why a male peacock struts around with his tail in the air? Because it has to thoroughly distract the female to that fact that it has nothing to offer for room service.
Okay.
I suppose it doesn't.
This was like an Animal Planet lesson, and
yeah, I mean,
it was very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it was to, distract the female.
Yes.
I mean, I could have guessed that one for sure.
You could just use something shiny.
Well, that too. All right, Clock Family Adventures is next. The water in the pool was so cold I had to search very thorough to find... Great. I think we got a new participant here for sure. I mean, they get the hang of this so quickly. That's the way to go. Nice one. Then Troy, this year's Kentucky Derby will have thorough peacock races at Churchill Downs.
Okay, peacock races.
Oh, gee.
There's so much stuff. Look at this.
Eric, then, I laid my room service bacon out on my hammock at the port in Aruba to cook it thorough. A peacock flew up the balcony, stole my bacon, and ate it raw, then passed out. That is questionable thinking. Yeah, it was. Oh, boy. Then Meg, I was thoroughly choosing my peacock printed bag at the market while eating bacon wrapped dates. The vendor was questionable, and while we were talking, I saw Troy to get out of his hammock in the buff. Oh!
There's more.
All right, there's more comic. To sign for his room service. Yikes! Oh, gee. Rafael, then, room service looked thoroughly, but they couldn't find a piece of bacon in my room, and then went to the balcony and found a peacock laying in the hammock. Can you imagine going on your balcony and then there's like a peacock in your hammock?
Yes.
Like,
that'd be interesting. Peacock.
It would be really interesting if you would be vlogging that, Rafael, because you'd open the balcony door, not expecting anything but a balcony.
Peacock.
And then all of a sudden, there's this peacock in a hammock. That'd be priceless footage right there.
Have you ever seen those pictures of those white peacocks? Those albino ones?
Oh, that'd be something else.
They're spectacular.
Yeah. Good use of all. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, some players enjoy doing that. Absolutely. Gary says, "Oh my lord, you said derby, not derby. like a real European."
Yeah.
Well, Gary, you have to keep in mind, next year is not only having been married 10 years, but also having lived here 10 years. So things like that are going to creep in, I suppose. It's inevitable. Troy, then, after thoroughly searching the hookatomic,
That's a different use of the words. They're just mixed up a little bit.
Right, Troy? Oh my goodness.
Now, did she text that to her friends too?
Oh, yikes. Oh, gee, this is brutal again tonight, people. Holy moly. And then Gary, that accent is never going to go away. Yeah, okay. No, that probably not, but some more slang terms are going to creep in, no doubt.
They do. And it's so funny because he's
Some of it is not just English, but actually like Western
it's Western
Pennsylvanian.
Pennsylvania. It's Pittsburgh ease, which is hysterical to hear Pittsburgh ease with a Dutch accent when he's a like when he says slippy. It's so cute.
Pent up energy, y'all, says Meg. Troy then, she took a photo because she could laugh longer. Oh my goodness. He is in rare shape again. Meg says we haven't played in 2 months, lol. It shows. I mean, you guys are brutal again tonight. Wow. Gary then to Troy, so the banana hammock didn't help, did it? The banana hammock.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay. One more round for All Roads Lead to Travel, guys. And we already have the first word, which Kimberly came up with, machete. Ah, machete. What are we going to pair that with? Blindfold. All right, guys, give it all you got. This is the final round of All Roads Lead to Travel.
That could really not end well especially if you add tequila to it.
Yeah.
Machete, tequila, blindfold.
This can be epic. This round is I'm counting on a grand finale here, guys, and that goes for everyone, whether you are first time player or not. I'm counting on a grand finale here. Let's see here. Eric says Troy owns this game. Well,
yeah, everybody does a great job.
Troy is a very, very experienced player and very creative with it, no doubt. Absolutely. But I'm seeing many great things passing by this evening. So, it's everyone who makes the game together.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, machete and blindfold. And remember, give this all you got. This is the final round for tonight of All Roads Lead to Travel, guys. The final round. We got machete and we got blindfold. Let's see what you can turn that into. Oh, I know this is going to be bad.
It's not going to be bad.
I'm starting to wonder if, Whoops, Squawk Family Adventures got some writers block. That's quite all right.
It's okay.
Happens to the best of us. Maybe after the first few fellow travelers put something in, maybe, you get inspired. That's quite all right. No worries. Let's see. Who is going to be first with machete and blindfold? Oh boy. I can't wait to see the ones on this one. This is going to be hilarious.
Well, I have one.
You do?
I was on an excursion on a new cruise line, and it was a very discounted excursion.
Was it now?
Yes.
Okay. Why was that?
Well, the thing is you got to stand up on stage.
Mm-hmm.
You got to drink tequila. Then they blindfolded you and threw machetes at you.
Ooh.
But you know what? Shore excursions are so expensive, and I only paid like $50 to do that, and everybody else paid $50 to be there.
Did that come with funeral insurance?
No.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Oh boy, the keyboards are still going. You see that?
They're going.
All right. Well, maybe I should use the opportunity to talk a little bit about the vlog we will be publishing here this coming.
What are we publishing?
Sunday. You know what? I believe it was a restaurant, but I'll be honest, I do have to look. I have been working on it, but now I forgot what I was working on.
I don't know.
Let's have a look. I know I scheduled it. Maybe I didn't quite schedule it. I do believe it was one of the restaurants.
Well, you know what? It'll be about our last cruise, right?
Yeah, about the
seashore.
The MSC Seashore. I know I got it here somewhere. I have to look now.
Now he's going through all the different things in the computer. Those
Oh, that takes me just 2 seconds. Here, let me see. The main dining room. We did already that one. We did that one. That one we did. Was it the seafood?
maybe the seafood.
I think
Ooh,
it might have
I
been
remember you
the.
showing me that one. Are you? I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. It's the seafood restaurant. Yep. So quite sure that it's going to be the seafood restaurant of the MSC Seashore that will be published. Whoops.
I don't know.
This Sunday. So keep an eye out on that. It will be just published the usual time, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. And we got them in. All right,
We
here
are
we
going to
go.
have time change this week.
Paul is the first one with for the last round. He says, room service told me the cook was using a blindfold when he used a machete to cut my peacock bacon that they delivered to me in my hammock. Nice. Well done. Well done. Good job. Dewey, they thoroughly blindfolded the blindfolded attendant questionably whacked my peacock with the machete while serving the room service bacon in the hammock.
Very nice.
Well done, well done. All right. Then Gary, Eva blindfolded me and gave me a couple of shots of tequila, spun me around and put the machete in my hand. Soon enough, I went from being the cock of the walk to nothing more than a peacock. Oh! Oi, 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 oi. That did not sound good, but well
Very
done.
good sentence.
Well done.
Yes.
Raphael, I was waiting in my room wearing a blindfold, waiting for my wife. The door opened and a questionable room service person approached me with a machete. I started to fight him, but he wanted the peacock.
Okay.
Nice, nice, nice. So he went out to your balcony, I take it. Troy, then, our all roads lead to travel storage has been constipated. We are here and can now unload our thoughts. It is kind of like having to put really back.
Oh my God.
Troy, my friend, based
you.
on what all I am seeing here tonight in All Roads Lead to Travel,
It's
yeah, you're speaking the truth here. Absolutely. Raphael, and balcony to eat with some bacon. Yeah, see the balcony. I knew it. I knew it was
know.
that balcony. Here comes Mac. I took the machete, the questionable hammocks after the hard work. I needed something from room service, a bacon sandwich. After
Ooh.
ordering, I had a
Ooh,
guest come
bacon.
over. The attendant did not say anything about my guest being blindfolded and naked on the bed.
Well, that's perfectly normal.
Nice, nice. Yeah,
The important thing is you got your
imagine,
bacon.
imagine what those attendants go through.
They see some crazy
oh
stuff.
my goodness. Phew. Eric, Kim blindfolded Neil and asked him to pull out the speaker so that she could test out their new machete. Oh, yikes!
No,
That's no bueno.
no. I'd actually like you to keep your bits and pieces.
That'd be a good thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that one. I mean,
Yeah,
you and I
we
don't
can agree on that.
we don't always agree on
But on that we
anything, but
agree.
on something, but that one, yes. Hey, Clock Family Adventures managed to get past the writing block. The magician on the cruise ship was throwing machetes at the tail as his assistant had on her head while he was blindfolded. You know what? Well done, well done.
Similar to that excursion I went on, I see.
Yeah, really. I'm telling you, your participation is epic for a first
Thank
timer,
you.
for sure. It's amazing. We're really, really glad that you decided to play along. Oh gee, here comes Gary to Eric. Neil is of Danish blood. I'm Danish now, apparently. They just don't use their fingers to pluck up the stacks. Oh my goodness. Danish now, Gary. Well, it's Dutch. I guess it starts with a D as well. Oh, here comes Troy. Here, fellow travelers, is the best BDSM brothel in Niels Amsterdam neighborhood. You can lose your sight from a blindfold, but the edge of a machete on your skin, you skin tingling.
Oh my God. He says an advertisement for Club Wonder Sex.
From Eurotrip, that movie. Oh, that was epic. That movie had me on the floor.
You know what? I had never seen the movie, right?
Oh my goodness.
And Jake, my son Jake, he's like, you got to watch this movie. And I was in the Netherlands visiting Neil I think it was the first time I came over.
Yeah, we watched it on TV. Well,
And
I didn't I rent it
you rented it from the video
video
store,
store. Yeah.
and we watched it.
If you haven't
So,
seen Euro Trip,
oh my god,
it's an older movie, but
yeah, it was
totally worth the
hysterical.
effort. It's a parody basically on all
Oh
the
my
European
God.
stereotypes you can imagine, and
Yeah.
it is hilarious. It's absolutely
And to
hilarious.
watch it with Neil in Europe was fantastic. We laughed.
I'm glad it was a
so
highlight
hard.
for you.
It really was.
Euro Trip. Troy has seen it. We should have known Troy has. Yeah.
I want to watch Euro Trip and eat bacon.
Okay, that is a very particular thing you want to do now.
Yes.
All right. Well, guys, it is time to start wrapping things up in here now. But might I say how fantastic it was to touch base with everyone again, and of course also to have some new faces in here who, to boot, participated.
Which was great.
Some of them, anyways,
All roads lead to
in All Roads
Travel.
Lead to Travel. So, yeah, we're very, very, very happy that this session 2 of our live travel talk show went so well, and that's all thanks to you. So, if once again, if you have enjoyed yourself, please do remember to hit those thumbs up on your way out if you haven't done so yet. Sunday, 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time. That is when we will publish our next video. So there will be no more premiere. It's just going to be there for you to watch at your own time, whenever you feel like watching it or not feel like watching it. That's fine too. But it's completely up to you. Do you have anything else? If you are not yet a fellow traveler, please do
subscribe.
That's right.
It's completely
notification bell on, because we plan on keeping our uploads up, guys. It may at a bit of a slower pace right now, but with everything we have going on at home here right now, that life goes on outside of YouTube. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
It isn't so much that we're having
we
crisis of sorts. That no, absolutely not. It's just that there is more in life than YouTube.
Yeah, everything
That's just
just kept getting busier and busier.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're still very focused on the travel.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And the channel.
Yeah.
And but most of all, the community.
That's right.
And that's what I keep saying about too is the community on the Facebook.
Yep. If you are not yet a member, please do join us.
If any of you could put that up, the link, that'd be great. If not, that's okay too. I'm sure you can find us.
Oh yeah, just enter To Travel and Tour Community, and we'll be there. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Special thank you, of course, to our moderators who once again made sure that everything went nice and smooth. And until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
Bye.